and I wanted to take a minute to talk about what I hate the most about USA, other than the fact that they just attacked and maybe ate alive a shit ton of Middle Eastern people who weren't doing a thing to them. But the fact that people here, especially with me being a woman, some of the other women are so insanely competitive that, like, with my job, like, when I applied for this job I'm waiting to hear back from, there were no other applicants. Some people, probably military because they're all stalkers, applied to this job just because I wanted it. Just because I wanted it. So now I'm having to wait and have this competition with probably pieces of shit that went to Ivy League schools and have like military fucking backgrounds just because I wanted this job, and they can't stand me having a good job. They cannot fucking stand it. And it's the same thing with my man. Like, I started dating, or I set up a thing to date this guy. He's been after me for like 4 months. And I was attracted to him, and he wanted just like fuck buddies. And I'm just like, well, I don't want that. So I blew him off for like 4 months. And then, sure enough, when I think, well, maybe I'll try this guy, all of a sudden, these jealous, competitive women all want him. And I don't think any of them wanted this guy before. And it's just so annoying to me. And I really, most of the time, I think it's the military doing it, that they just stalk me and fucking overload people with their fucking presence. But I don't know if that's true. And I'm not, I'm not paranoid. I never have been. Maybe it's just people stalking me in their private time and finding out things like, oh, where I'm applying for a store manager and training job, who I'm dating, things like this. I swear they do it on purpose because they just cannot stand me being with a halfway decent guy. Although I'm talking to a guy in Morocco, and he's a very attractive guy, and I don't know, we have plans if me and AJ can ever get to Morocco. But I told him I didn't want to do long distance. And then, like, the men here, it's like, it's impossible, because the women here, some of the women here get so jealous and competitive that they will drag their friends into the fucking threesomes, foursomes. I have friends that are guys that have cheated on their beautiful, loving girlfriends just to have threesomes and foursomes with women that don't love themselves. They cannot respect a fucking relationship. Obviously, I don't even know if I'm going to see this guy, because I told him, like, if you are blowing me off right now because of some other woman, especially a woman who hates me, then fuck off. Don't ever call me. And, like, it's just like they cannot respect that me and this guy were talking. And it's just so disgusting, because I've always been the type who's been very respectful of like who other women were talking to. I've never tried to steal a man. I've never tried to have threesomes, foursomes, whatever, with dragging my friends into shit trying to steal a man. I've just always been very respectful about that. And here in USA, most women are just not like that. And it's very, very frustrating. And I also wanted to take a second to once again say how much I love Sun Foods. I swear it's the best grocery store I've ever been to. Best quality, best prices, and I love them extra because they put all my favorite stuff on sale. It was the cutest thing ever. So I want to end this complaint with a shout out to Sun Foods. I love y'all. And I may end up working at Sun Foods just because I may not be able to get this store manager and training jobs, because, like I said, before I applied, no one was applying. After I applied, people found out. People who hate me tried to apply with all their whatever, experience and management, as if that ever mattered. Ask Topgolf if they like me as a manager. I'm a good manager. So, I don't know. I just wanted to complain that shit here it's just too competitive to even be worth doing. And I've asked China to shut down the U.S. government, and I mean the state governments too. I don't know if China has that power, but it would be fan-fucking-tastic because I cannot stand it. It's so corrupt, it's impossible. Like things like James Paul Novick, the guy I've been married to that I'm separated from, he went and had a baby with another woman. That's illegal. He should have got arrested. So should that woman. Did they arrest them? Hell no, because they're all corrupt here. It's just all it is. It's all corruption. It's who you know. It's why they shoot black people. They're all corrupt as hell. It's horrible.